should be... Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. They've got Ben Simmons. Also, Ivica Zubac's out there. Harden out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Coffey in at the shooting guard position.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Halliburton finds Turner. And the rejection by Harden. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The kick out to Walker. Halliburton sets the pick for Walker. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Harden. Walker with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Let's go. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of his game.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the game. Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy. When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Coffey passes to Leonard. Harden with a screen on Siakam. Leonard. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Halliburton, a screen on Simmons. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
So good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And no good that time.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shots good by Siakam.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's Coffee. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Trains the three-pointer. Coffee's got 8 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Harden.
Oh, man. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Good on the three-point shot.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And Simmons slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Hasn't made one yet. And the rejection by Harden. And Simmons kicks to Leonard. Simmons sets a screen for Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Harden, no good. Pacers trail by 8. Neesmith with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. That shot missing. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Jones. And it's Batum in at the 4-man position. And there's the whistle that goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mathurin for 3. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 8. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. They get it back. Jones, no luck. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nembhard. And here is Toppin. Still yet to score. Second chance shot. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Batum finds Eubanks. And he's good on the 3-ball. Eubanks got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Mathurin. It's Jackson atop the key. Releases. Toppin can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 9. Jones drives in. And it's Jones finishing it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Bogdanovich. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Great open look there. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Jones, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Jackson. And here is Toppin. Eubanks knocks it loose. And they get it back. Pass to McConnell. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nembhard. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Clippers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Outside for Jackson. Here's McConnell. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers leading by 13. Pass to Batum. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Batum's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jones, the pass to Eubanks. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. At the elbow, Batum. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Batum. Back to Eubanks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finding a 15-point lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the Pacers with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. Shots good by Walker.
It's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And they double up Simmons. And here's Harden for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
You could see that coming. Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Clippers leading by 17. Harden kicks to Zubac. Back to Harden. Lets it go. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded by Simmons. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his second bucket.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Simmons passes to Coffey. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And it's good for two.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
The three from Harden. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden, or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Walker with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Walker the pass to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Coffey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
3 points.
Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. A minute 20 left to play in the third. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So for the Clippers. Done against McConnell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McConnell passes to Toppin. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown. Toppin's got 6 points.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
McConnell against Dunn. Pass to Jones. Back to Dunn. Stolen by Jackson. They've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Jones. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity.
Set it up.
Beyond the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 17.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Dunn finds Bogdanovich. Shoots over Nembhard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Bogdanovich.
2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. James Harden getting it done for LA. He's been a major threat. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Bogdanovich, Drew Eubanks out there with Batum. Then there's Dunn, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. Now here's Batum, pass to Dunn. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's McConnell, got a piece of it. Stolen. Here's Toppin. Now, here's McConnell. Jackson, it's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Done. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Mathurin passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Clippers leading by 16. Here's Eubanks. Connects from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's a screen. Pass to Dunn. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Buries it down low. And the Clippers lead by 18.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
Mathurin with a screen on Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Clippers leading by 18. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac's good at angling his body in those sets.
Here's Halliburton. What a terrific move that was.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here is Harden. A three-pointer, no good. Neesmith with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Turner for 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Halliburton, that's good.
I love seeing Halliburton shoot while he's in that kind of rhythm. This is when he's at his absolute best.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it's Walker penetrating, and the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
Clippers with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Zubac's with it, picked up by Turner. Harden surveying the D. And Simmons kicks to Zubac. Zubac a screen on Halliburton. Coffee can't get it to go. And so it's Indiana with it. Walker dishes to Turner. Back to Nesmith. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sweet move. Harden with the bucket, getting it done inside.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up.
explosive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's Ellis in at the 1. 5 to shoot. LaVine. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. No good on the 3. Here are the Kings with the ball now. We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
Keegan Murray came up during our conversation, and he remarked, Murray is just a classic wing. He has length, he can shoot it, he defends well. I really like his game, and I told our team to pay extra attention to him on both ends. High praise for Murray.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And the shot goes.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Walker. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Halliburton. Here's the 3. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Murray passes to LaVine. Murray, a screen on Halliburton. Here's LaVine. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, B.A. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that that trend changes for them anytime soon. Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Turner with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Walker's shot is off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Walker with the steal. Pass to Nesmith. Fires for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's LaVine. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. LaVine with the bucket.
Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Kings trailing. Out to the right wing. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Halliburton against Murray. Out to Sabonis. Here's LaVine for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. LaVine's got 7.
Basically a Hail Mary, and LaVine got the benefit of the doubt.
Walker's shot is off. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Here's Ellis. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Right side, Nesmith. Crowder with a steal. And here they come. Here's Ellis. Offensive board. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
They get it again. Pass to Walker. Halliburton against Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Back to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner, no good. Sacramento leading by 4. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ellis, good.
the all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Here's Siakam looking to win the run. Halliburton for three. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Walker for three. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5. Now here's Levine. He's got 7. Got a piece of it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Toppin, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Monk. Oh, they get a hand on it. Toppin with a steal. Nembhard outside. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Toppin. Outside for McConnell. Sinks the tray.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
DeRozan with the ball, and it's McConnell picking him up. The rebound by Jackson. Indiana leading. In transition, here they come. Here's Matherin. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Oh, got that one up quick. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Toppin passes to Matherin. Over to DeRozan. And Matherin gets it to go on the assist by Toppin. Matherin's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Pass to Carter. There's the triple. And the Kings with another 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And here's Toppin from the arc. For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
And he lobs it up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Toppin's shot is off. Sacramento leading by 3. Monk passes to Valanciunas. Nails it from beyond the arc. Valanciunas has got 5.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Nembhard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Malik Monk picks one up. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Kings?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Toppin outside. There's a screen. Here's Matherin. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Toppin from the arc. And the dunk by Jackson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, he just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots over Monk. DeRozan against Matherin. Toppin, a screen on DeRozan. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. McConnell passes to Matherin. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Kings lead by 7. DeRozan finds Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be Jackson shooting. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. Here's Monk. Give him 8 points now. Here's DeRozan. And that's not going to go. Malik Monk has been leading the charge for the Kings. 8. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Malik Monk really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Taking a look at the Kings. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Jay Crowder. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Now here's LaVine. Oh, LaVine taking flight for the jam.
Explosive drive from LaVine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
The Kings lead by 5. On the wing, Murray. The 3 is up. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. Murray's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Siakam, no good. Sacramento has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
LaVine finds Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Halliburton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Kings leading. Here's Ellis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Now here's Murray. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Flexing his accuracy. Defenses have to be aware of where Murray is at all times on the perimeter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Have to admire the confidence right there. Sabonis feeling like he can knock down these shots whenever he wants.
Turner, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pacers trail by 14. Walker for 3. Drills it from deep. Walker's got 8.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Levine passes to Crowder. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ellis, defended by Halliburton. Ellis's shot is off. Indiana's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. And there it is for him. He's got 7.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Fires the 3. Ellis's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. A new lineup here for Indiana. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. McConnell against Monk. McConnell with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Mathurin. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Indiana shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The Kings lead by 5. Here's Monk. Give him 8 points now. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. Indiana on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Second chance shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Pass to LaRavia. And here's Monk. Here's LaRavia. Clock at 6. Left side Carter. For 3. Indiana with a rebound.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Mathurin against DeRozan. DeMar, strong move inside.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
5 ticks left to play in the third. Here's DeRozan. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Toppin out there with Jackson, and it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Nembhard, no good from outside. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to LaRavia, 4-3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Takes the 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Sacramento leading by 10. On the attack, Carter takes a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Monk. Pass to LaRavia. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for LaRavia. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Monk. And Ellis is subbed in for Carter. Walker's shot is off. Sacramento leading by 13. Pass to Murray. The 3 from DeRozan. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
It's Walker on the wing. Back to Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Over Siakam. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. Out to Sabonis. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the pick. Here's Walker. Pass to Siakam. From downtown. Hits the trifecta.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Here's Ellis. Defended by Halliburton. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Walker with a steal. Outside Nesmith. The 3 ball. Ellis with a rebound. Sacramento leading by 13. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. DeRozan with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. Halliburton with the steal.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Kings.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Cuts off the pass. It's stolen by Halliburton. Outside Neesmith. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Levine for three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. And the Kings lead by 20.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one wasn't. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Simmons.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Levine against Simmons. And Levine throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history. A determined James Harden, now that is a problem for the defense.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Ellis. Murray outside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ellis with the screen for Levine. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 8 points.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
And it's the Clippers' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Coffee passes to Zubac. Here's Coffee. And it's off from 3-point range. Levine kicks to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Murray against Leonard. Pass to Coffee. Simmons, a screen on Levine. Leonard with no one around. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 4. Here's DeRozan. Kicks it out to Ellis. Murray outside. Screened by Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. No good on his first attempt of the game.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. Leonard looking over the floor. Drills it from outside.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
And talk about victors and guys who... play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Powell, he's checked in for Amir Crawford. And here's Levine. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 5 now.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Shoots it. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Levine dishes to Valanciunas. Levine against Simmons. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And Simmons is right there.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
They get the rebound, and Valanciunas kicks to Ellis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge.
The more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Harden hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Levine wide open. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Clippers lead by 10. And the second. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Batum. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Jones in at the small forward. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Greg, we know about the EuroCup, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Crowder. Plenty of space. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
A three from Bogdanovich. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trail by 7. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on him. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
And it's done penetrating. Here's the break. The kick out to Crowder. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Jones, the pass to Bogdanovich. His three-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 3. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that one scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Count that bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
1:46 left in the second quarter. Dunn finds Eubanks. They set the screen, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Monk, no one around him, bangs home the trifecta. Monk's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Laravia. Dunn covering. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. That one is off.
Laravia shooting 2.
And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Dunn finds Jones. Drives to the hoop. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Sabonis, a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside, Sabonis. With 1 on the clock. And it's good, but hold on. The teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. We're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Malik Monk has. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small.
Boy, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Harden against Ellis. Simmons sets a screen for Harden. Outside Leonard, pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in on the layup. Powell's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
DeRozan's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Harden gets the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Powell, no one around him. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Murray sets a screen for Levine. Powell pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status. Body control, flair for the dramatic, Levine in style.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's done in the corner. Tries the spin move. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Carter down low. Dunn covering. And it's Carter missing. Batum with the 3. It's good from long range. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
Batum's ability to knock down threes and stretch out that defense, such a vital part of this offense.
And then Monk with the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Dunn's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Bogdanovich against Monk. And it's Laravia missing. Clippers leading by 7.
Foul charged to Sacramento. Laravia. First personal foul. Second team foul.
46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Stripped it away. Here's Sabonis. And he banks in the layup. Sabonis has got 7 points.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Bogdanovich dishes to Dunn. Here's the screen. He takes it in, and Dunn with the slam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Here's Dunn. From down in the low post, it goes. 7 points in the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And that's it for the third quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's done in at the 1. Clippers leading by 6. Down low, here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's LaRavia. Got a hand on it. Jones against Monk. Batum a screen on Monk. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Dunn sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And Jones slams it in.
That is what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Simmons comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Harden in for Chris Dunn. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. And it was an intense of it. The coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Harden gets the bucket.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Levine kicks to Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size...
Oh!
My goodness. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Sabonis. Great that time from Leonard.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And another 3 for the Clippers.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Leonard with a screen on Ellis. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
On for 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Monk's got 23.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Jones, the pass to Harden. Outside for Simmons. The three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Eubanks. No good on the three. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Monk. Drops in the layup for two.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Harden the pass to Eubanks. Back to Harden. Pass to Eubanks. On the wing, Harden. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Outside for Murray, and stolen by Leonard. From deep, Harden. Oh, drew the foul, almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
That one is no good.
3 shots.
And he nails the third.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A cup. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton is out.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Siakam, pass to Turner. Halliburton for three. Buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Harden with a screen on Turner. Leonard passes to Zubac. Second chance effort, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Zubac.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Up top, Walker. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Harden with a screen on Walker. Outside for Harden. Leonard for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
It's stolen by Leonard. And Harden with the slam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Halliburton against Harden. Halliburton misses. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Simmons finds Zubac. Now Leonard. Zubac, screen. Fades back. They get the rebound. Coffee on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. And there's the screen. Second shot opportunity. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner from outside the arc. And Indiana misses again.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's Harden again missing. Pacers trail by 8. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. He buries it from 3.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Outside Harden. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Simmons. Harden finds Simmons. Outside for Harden. Shoots over Halliburton. Harden misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. from outside. Leonard for three. He drops it from range. Leonard's got 10.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's the Los Angeles. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. We've got Nicholas Batum. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Eubanks in at the center. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Back to Jackson. Outside for McConnell. Three-pointer Mathurin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Mathurin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Eubanks, the pass to Bogdanovic. Batum outside. Pass to Dunn. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Batum shot is off. Pacers trail by 9. Nembhard, right side. Outside Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now here's Dunn. He's marked by McConnell. Dunn, the pass to Batum. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He's covered closely. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you've just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Left side Jones. Pass to Dunn. Outside Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Pacers trail by 7. They set the pick. Here's McConnell. And no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derek Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Dunn. No good. Unable to win this run. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Nembhard, good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Jones with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Jones. Tries the spin move. Back to Eubanks. Jones with a screen on Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Eubanks. Oh, and Jackson with the block. McConnell passes to Matherin. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Lays it up and banks it in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
McConnell passes to Matherin. Pass to Toppin. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for your players, number 24, Norman Powell.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's the fast break. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And a good nose for the ball, sniffing it out. Dunn picks it clean and heads the other way with it.
Toppin outside. Back to Nembhard. Launches it. The rebound by Eubanks.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Toppin's got 5 points now this quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the second period. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Nesmith. The 3 drains the triple. Nesmith's got 6 in the quarter. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Outside Harden. Screen by Leonard. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. There's the screen. Outside Simmons. Launches a 3. Indiana with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play, but Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Harden. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Nesmith. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Doesn't go for him.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
It's Siakam with the drive. Walker for 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Walker's got 5.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Harden from outside. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
Pass to Turner. Siakam with it. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Siakam's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Coffee into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Nesmith on the wing. 9 points in the game. Walker sets a screen. Nesmith with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Nice shot by Walker. He has 7.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Leonard inside. Nesmith covering. Simmons, the pass to Harden. The kick out to Simmons. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
The slash ability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive cutting mentality.
Turner. Deflected. This one for 3. James Harden, and that's good. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
To the left wing. Turner in the high post. Zubac there. Here's Nesmith. Gets to the corner and hits it. Nesmith's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner. The willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
Coffee, the pass to Simmons. Here's Harden. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Harden's got 20.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking off. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Derek Jones is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside Bogdanovich. They shoot again. Tipped. Toppin outside. Jackson left side. Tipped away. Done with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here we go, one-on-one. Toppin outside. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Pacers trail by 6. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And Ty Lue has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. A new lineup here for Indiana. Zubac, screen. 3-pointer, Harden. Connects from downtown. Harden's got 23.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
The 3 is up. The shot off that time.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
The Clippers lead by 7. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. There's the 3. Harden missing again. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pacers trail by 7. Siakam with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Yep, that one goes.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Now Zubac. 3-pointer, Harden. Pure from 3-point range. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Stolen by Harden. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And Los Angeles, another 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game. Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:10 left to play in the 4th. Spins. Harden with it. Halliburton picks him up. Releases.
Well, Halliburton can be a pesky defender now. He's got quick feet, he's got length, and he's got the desire to defend.
Siakam the screen. On target from range.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Harden with it. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Leonard for three. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
It's Walker on the wing. Back to Halliburton. Cash. And now they trail by just 4. Here's Coffee. From behind the arc. Can't connect. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. And that one's good, Ellis.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Turner finds Nesmith. Launches it. And Levine with the block. Back to Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. 6 to shoot. Turner for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Stolen by Levine on the wing. Ellis. Wide open look here for Murray. Money from the wing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Siakam inside. Murray on him. Here's Mathurin, defended by Crowder. Out to Turner. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Halliburton for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Halliburton's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Chalk up 2 there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Good D by Siakam. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And it's Mathurin missing. And so Ellis will bring it up for Sacramento. Murray finds Ellis. There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Nesmith with the ball. Sabonis defending.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Over to the left wing. Nesmith, the pass to Siakam.
And Crowder not giving up an inch on that shot attempt.
Siakam's shot is off. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Shots good by Turner.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Ellis with it. Halliburton picks him up. Ellis can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 4. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Murray, good.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
Outside, Mathurin. Lays it up on the glass.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
For 3, Murray. The offensive rebound, Levine, and that one released in time, but no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got T.J. McConnell. Toppin is out there with Walker. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. Here's Toppin. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Toppin, good.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
The drive by Monk. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And Walker kicks to McConnell. Walker a screen on Carter. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Here's DeRozan. Out to Carter. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And that one is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Kings on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Walker finds Nembhard. Now McConnell. Shot clock at 6.
Stellar defense from DeRozan, using his athleticism well to just alter the shot.
The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Valanciunas. It's good. And it's an 11-point Kings lead. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Jackson setting the pick here for McConnell. Misses from the corner. Sacramento leading by 11. DeRozan for 3. Doesn't go that time. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Now here's Valanciunas. Stolen by McConnell. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that 3-point line.
Arabia, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Walker with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Walker.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Hey, Brent, you spent a bunch of your career as a scoring guard off the bench. A lot like Malik Monk.
Well, not quite like Malik Monk, but this guy has been unbelievable. The way that he changes the pace of a game with scoring. It reminds me of a younger version of Jamal Crawford, who obviously won 3 Six-Man of the Year titles. This guy is so explosive and so confident. He has leaned into the role of being a difference maker as a 6-man.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? I mean, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
To the paint, it's stolen by Valanciunas. And here comes the break. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets inside. Count on him going up strong.
From past the arc, out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Toppin.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's LaRavia. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got 9 points in the quarter.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
And then Toppin with the jam.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
32.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Sacramento leading by 10. Pass to Levine. Lets it go with the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton passes to Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Clock at 6. Crowder from outside. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Turner.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And the jam by Levine.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The kick out to Sabonis. Murray sets a screen for Sabonis. On the wing, Ellis. Sacramento moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Sabonis' shot is off. Pacers trail by 10. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking 5s that we have in the NBA.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Siakam passes to Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Levine against Halliburton. Levine gets the bucket.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
The shot by Turner, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
They get it again. Sabonis kicks to Ellis. Murray is screen on Halliburton. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
And it's Halliburton missing. And it's Sacramento's ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. And Levine throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Pacers trail by 19. Siakam outside. They get it back. Mathurin, good.
And using that athleticism well on the glass. Mathurin's unbridled energy is off the charts.
Here's Levine. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and the 3-ball is good. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Outside Mathurin, back to Halliburton. No good that time. Ellis with some nice deep. Kings leading now by 22. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That 3 off the mark. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Kicks it out to Ellis. From downtown, that's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here's Sacramento. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Jackson is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Here's Toppin. Sinks the three-pointer. Toppin's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana. Carter against McConnell. And it's Carter penetrating. DeRozan for 3. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Pacers trail by 20. Here's McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. No good from outside. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's DeRozan with the drive, and he converts the layup.
Looking tenacious on that take. Love whenever DeRozan attacks the rim like that.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Outside Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And McConnell gets it to go.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Traps in the tray. And the Kings lead by 20.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontes step out and shoot the three and stretch out the defense.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's Levine, and that one drops. Levine's got 22 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's Ellis penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup. Here's McConnell. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson gets the bucket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Siakam misses. Kings leading now by 20. Crowder goes in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We talk about guys, Brent, whose value exceeds the numbers. Well, that's Jay Crowder.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin, that an understanding and an awareness of self in terms of what you contribute sometimes is the most important part of being a role player. And Jay Crowder has done that throughout his career. He brings a toughness to the floor that helps other players settle into their role because they know Jay is willing to take something like that on. So making sure you have a great self-awareness of what you can contribute. Jay Crowder has defined that for himself throughout his career.
A shake and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray.
Oh, great job by Halliburton. Recognize the D being a little too aggressive there.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Kings.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Basket counts. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And LaVine, here we go. Ellis wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Kings lead by 20.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Siakam. Nice D from Valanciunas. Outside, LaVine. And another three for Sacramento.
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
In the corner, it's Neesmith. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Brad, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Amir Coffey out there with James Harden. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
They kick it out to Murray. Here's Ellis, defended by Harden. 6 to shoot. Murray, a screen on Harden. Back to Murray. Let's go with a 3. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Harden. To the inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Levine passes to Murray. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Murray's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simmons, the pass to Harden, shoots over Levine. Harden misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Just like his legendary dad, Sabonis is a large man with a smooth shot.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Harden. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Simmons against Crowder. Ball stolen.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Simmons, the pass to Zubac. Harden with a screen on Murray. Leonard for 3. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And Levine throws it down.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Back to Coffey. Over Murray. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Simmons against Levine. Pass to Crowder. 3-pointer. First shot won't go. Clippers trail by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Now here's Harden. And the 3-pointer goes. Harden's got 5 points.
Big 3-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good. Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Leonard outside. Pass to Simmons. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Levine passes to Murray. Outside Levine. a jam by Levine.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Now here's Leonard. No points so far. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Hits a three-pointer.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Levine. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Zubac screen. Harden from outside. Kept alive. Zubac passes to Simmons.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Ellis. Powell with a steal. He gets it up. And he can't get that one. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carter in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Bogdanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovic has gotten his first points in this one.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
It's Monk on the wing, defended by Dunn. Monk passes to Carter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Jones with a screen on Carter. Bogdanovic, that's good.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's DeRozan. Stopped home by DeRozan on the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Fultz, he's checked in for Carter. Dunn, the pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And credit to Bogdanovic for not giving up there. He gets his shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Fultz. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The Kings trailing. Outside Monk. Drops in the 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Batum with a screen on DeRozan. Jones drives in. And he goes right over DeMar DeRozan and slams it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And the basket by Monk.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
From deep. Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Fultz. He's scoreless. Here's Monk. He takes it in. Batum with the defensive effort.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to Jones. Left side, Bogdanovich. Now Batum. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
A minute 31 left in the second. Here's Monk. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Jones. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And the three off target. And so it's Fultz who brings it up for Sacramento. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. From down in the low post, it goes. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And I applaud Bogdanovich's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
The Clippers in the lead. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
34 seconds left to play in the half. Bogdanovich against Fultz. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Monk with a steal. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Bogdanovich, no good. Right wing. Back to Monk. Here's Arabia. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Now, this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from three-point range.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sacramento on top. They lead by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
They're thinking about the shots.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Ben Simmons is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at point guard. That one goes in. Sabonis has got 5 points.
Playing to his strengths, Sabonis goes to work inside.
And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Timeout called, the Kings. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Leonard for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Driving in. They kick it out to Murray. Murray, a screen on Zubac. And here's Sabonis outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Harden with a screen on Murray. And a deep 3 from Leonard. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Levine for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Clippers trail by 3. Takes it inside, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this is
After the at the line for one.
overturned in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Ellis. And another miss by Sacramento. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Simmons with a screen on Crowder. Coffey, the pass to Leonard. They set the pick. Clock at 6. The claw. Okay, knockout.
Man. Wow. Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Here's Ellis. That one a little long.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Harden can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Levine against Simmons. Oh, Levine converts in close.
The belief of Levine, willing to do that in a game, man.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there.
Substituting on the court.
Now here's Dunn. No made baskets yet. Batum outside. Back to Dunn. Pass to Batum. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Shot clock at 2. Dunn's shot is good. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Monk. Give him 8. Sends it home from three-point land. Monk's got 11 points.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Dunn. Batum outside. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. Batum's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Monk. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
At the line for one.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Dunn. Out to Powell. Back to Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Fultz. Bogdanovich, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
DeRozan with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. The 3. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Fultz. 5 points in the game.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Powell finds Bogdanovich. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Eubanks. Bogdanovich against Fultz. Bogdanovich into the lane. The three is up. The shot by Eubanks, no good. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. He got it up. Carried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over.
The previous play.
Are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Sacramento on top, leading by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Bogdanovich with a screen on Valanciunas. Eubanks, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Batum, 5 to shoot. Picked by Bogdanovich. Eubanks with it, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Sacramento has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Left side Fultz. Powell against Monk. Here's LaRavia. Kicks it to DeRozan. And they go to the intent. Foul and Sacramento. With some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for LaRavia. Murray comes in for Monk. And it's Levine in for Fultz. And here is DeRozan. Outside Levine. Clock at 4. Jones with some nice D. The Clippers trail. Left side Simmons. Harden with a screen on Sabonis. Simmons, no good. The Kings have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's DeRozan. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Zubac, screen. Leonard on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Levine passes to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. And the dunk by DeRozan.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Three-pointer, Harden. Counted from distance. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
And the dunk by LaVine.
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
Outside Jones. Pass to Leonard. Jones with a screen on Murray. Oh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
LaVine passes to Sabonis. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas' teammates love seeing him come up huge, knowing he's ready to score when called upon.
Leonard on the take, throws it down, and the official. Calls a foul, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Leonard, no good on that one.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Here's LaVine for three. Oh, the long-range prowess of LaVine.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within two here.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. LaVine feeling it out a bit. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray, a screen on Harden. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
What a big shot by Simmons. You gotta love it when he does it with confidence.
Outside LaVine. The Kings call timeout. Crowder, he's checked in for the Kings. Picked by Murray. 6 to shoot. And it's good.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that brings him within two here. And Sacramento making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
And so here's Sacramento. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Ellis passes to Murray. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
Leonard with a screen on Monk, and that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And timeout called by Ty Lue. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery!
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Simmons. Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. Ben Simmons is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1. Zubac finds Harden. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Crowder outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Levine. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Well, Los Angeles shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Here's Jones, outside Harden. Simmons with a screen on Fultz. Harden, the pass to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This is where you get Simmons the ball moving downhill towards the cup.
Crowder outside. Pass to Sabonis. Drains the triple. And the Kings lead by 1.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Harden with a screen on Murray. Leonard for 3. Offensive rebound. Zubac.
And when when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Over to the left wing. Here's Fultz, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He drops the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Harden with a screen on Murray. Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Fultz. Crowder outside. Four on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go at OT. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Murray passes to Levine. Shot on the way. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 15 seconds left in overtime. Harden against Fultz. Harden surveying the D. Count it!
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. The Kings call timeout. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
The Kings call timeout. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
To tie. Off on that one. So a close game sees the Clippers take. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.